Maybe a Mrs. Arrow. Maybe a Mrs. Arrow. Mrs. Uncle won't come and do what you ain't. Oh.
Me did the young antechua, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Never see kakomo bush for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
3, 2, 1. Goba Awards is back in London. Get ready to be captivated by Pan-African excellence at the 14th Goba Awards 2023. The theme, honoring beacons of excellence and inspiration, sets the tone for an evening of extraordinary celebration.
In attendance are Angelique Kidjo
and the Composers Band, who will provide the drum beats. Mark your calendars November 5th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. as we gather at the Governor House Hotel. To buy your tickets, visit www.gobawards.com and click Buy Tickets. For more information, don't hesitate to call us at +44 07 359 672 447 or +233 245 156 705 or email us at info@gobawards.co.uk. Goba Awards 2023 is brought to you by our esteemed sponsors and partners. You don't want to miss this wonderful evening.
Introducing Nature's Secret for health and wellness. Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Unlock the power of wellness with Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Made from the powerful turkey berry, locally known as abedru. Our tea is packed with natural goodness. Simply brew a cup and you're on your way to a healthier you. Experience increased vitality and a boost to your immune system with every sip. 100% organic, pure goodness from the earth. Our Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea is your secret to an invincible immune system. Turbocharge your health and keep those seasonal bugs at bay. Raise your iron levels naturally and rekindle your energy. Boost your vitality, kickstart your day, and embrace life with enthusiasm. Discover the secret to sustainable weight loss. Turkey Berry Tea helps you shed those extra pounds naturally and effortlessly. Visit our website now and order your Turkey Berry Tea. Experience the difference and unlock a healthier and more vibrant you.
Reminding you that this is the sound of Africa. OT Radio is live and alive. This is the time we open the house and this is the newest version, of course, the greatest time of our moments now. OT Radio has come to stay. Tune in on www.otradiouk.com, and of course we have live activities more coming on politics, sports, social entertainment, and everything that you request. My name is Sanko Fatichinan, so I'm going to be part and parcel of it. And of course, OT Radio has come to say this is the sound of Africa. Welcome.
A very, very good evening to you and welcome to your number one Thursday evening show. Time with tap send with your servant Nana Kwame Osei. And then you mean so you sign anywhere here na yenyina ye baba twetwe enkomo nitichu efa yen ebusuafo a figa na ya baba tena amonene eho. And then we want to talk about moving to Ghana. What you need to know all that you need to know about moving to Ghana. And pembebre ya na yemu ebinumu esusu se yenya ya ka yebetu akotena Ghana kakra. Nanso yenim ekwan ya yebefa so a yede beko na yakosate wo Ghana. Ufiti prekopa na wo ma ho so no akotena Ghana. Ana yemeya ya bewo mu ntino ya na ye adwene ho se ye gya omhonom na hwan ya hwe wo mo. Ana se bia ye mmoaboa ye ho nti e na ye mpese ye beko ana. Ene ye ba betwetwe sa enkomo yi. Ene nti siesie wo ho na ye mmo sa enkomo yi. But before that, mamemfa asida kese emfa emma eye tap send. Is say jumakuo yi enekita mimu every Thursday bia mametimi edi jumadie ebre wo ba bia wo bia e wo wiase afa na nyina. Ene nti na eye asida kese ena mede emma tap send ene anwumre. Ene nti wo hwe me ana wo tie me na won download the tap send and say won use tap send na ne na me kanfo edi amount. Christmas ebe ba dodo na ebe abeko celebrate ewo Ghana no. Wo kwa na hu behia se ubenya o tap send app on your mobile phone and sign wakwa kodu on my Ghana mu. Izan se wo kwa ehun hia se obe pakisika bebre bia egu for your own security sake. Izan se wo kodu on my Ghana mu a baby a wo bia wo internet wo phone so nko a ubetimi use tap send e dey send sika from your own bank account or Canada, America, Europe, UK. And they crowd there, you sign the Netherlands, the Austria, and UAE, and so ababeka home. Ubetimi use tap send a bra war Ghana, e dey send sika e dey amount. Rate a ubenyano. Se ukite hard cash no e dey call forest brew bia e bia komo in mouse rate no. And into Bomodia na download the tap send app no ewo phone so ansana wako Ghana. And the tap send say mema onya ntie say Christmas a ebe achedi bebre ohonomo emma wom customers. And into Bomodia if we ne ya kosi 28 December every week be so to me send £300 and I said €300 $300 or betchew bribi e will show you so. Sa enso and on the 28th of December a ground draw war ubitimi a winning flight ticket to Ghana. Ubitimi a winning a smart TV 55-inch smart TV blenders and many more Amazon vouchers enso ekahon. And into koswa na use tap send send sika koma ebusuafo na wo send sika koma ebusuafo no na tap send so or chewade tap send or say papa no unuanom a omo Austria UAE and Netherlands bomodiana Kyle say ene omo so tap send aba bedu omo nchen nti omo bomodiana omo download na wo download ya obetimi ayusu promo code Ghana obenya achedi bebre yo yenkwe na yenko tap send asue ene obi ohonoma oso ohonoma na tap send sending a message say upload your ID on the app bebre na entia empem bebre bi ohonoma yekọ rounds na ebinimu ka say na mo say me limit no say the aka be say €100 £100 me send dia ma upload me ID mo mame ensendi ebiem ho asemete sen ene yewo yen customer service team baako ewo call iso a ene one eba betwetwe sa enkomo no ene nti sabre mame nko Madam Teresa ehonom na yene no entwetwe sa enkomo. Teresa mema ajo ema wakọ aba ene nwumre eba dwumadie so. I'm very sorry. I will try my best, but just to let you know that this show, our official language on this show is Twi, but I will try my best to blend it. That is our policy. So I will try my best so that you can also benefit from what we are doing. But that is the language that we use on this show. Thank you very much. Teresa, very good evening and welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Nana Kwame. I'm also for me sign Emma Munina Aquaba PM Eba Jumadie so time with tap send. So I want to share with you a little bit about why we ask for ID. So many times a lot of users have issues for their ID. The main reason is to protect you. Many times criminals use stolen IDs to create accounts. And by doing so, Boankasa within NISA. So when request for your ID, we also request for your selfie. So in that case, if your ID has even been stolen, the selfie will not match the ID. So that means that we are protecting you, because TapTapSend, we take security very seriously. And to know the type of ID that we accept is based on the corridor that you are based in. So if you are based in Europe, UK, or Canada, we accept all passports from our payout countries. When I talk of payout countries, I mean the countries that we provide our services. So if you're based in Jamaica, because we don't provide our services in Jamaica, we cannot accept Jamaican passport. So we accept passport from all our payout countries. So Ghana, Nigeria, if you're based in Europe, UK, and Canada. We also accept national ID card from EU and Canada, plus all payout countries. And then we also accept resident permits if you're based in the EU, Canada, or UK, and also travel visa from EU, Canada, and the UK. We also accept driving license if you are based in the EU, Canada, and UK. I'm being specific because some of the IDs, depending on which corridor you are based in, we might not accept it. That's why I'm being specific about whether you are based in UK, Canada, or EU. So if you're based in the USA, and we do accept passports or passport cards, and then we accept US driving licenses, and then we do accept US permanent resident card, US permanent resident card. And we also accept other US government issue cards, for example, military ID, visa, employment authorization card, or refugee documents. So if you're based in the USA, these are the documents that we accept. So if you're based in the US, note that we do not accept non-US ID documents. So for US, we are quite specific about that. And then for the document to be accepted, you have to make sure that the picture is very clear, and then it bears a picture of your face. And also it has to bear a full name as registered on our system. So for example, if your name is Kofi Manu, the name on your ID has to match the name that you use when you were creating the account. So you might be called Kofi Manu, but on your ID card, it might be Prince Mensah. In that case, the system will reject it because we use a secure portal that we call Onfido. It's the same one that the bank uses. So it checks everything, the date of birth and everything. And then once you also load the ID, we request for your selfie. So it compares the face on the ID to the face on the selfie. Most of the time, people do ask, oh, I've grown big, my face have changed. There are certain features of your face that will remain the same, no matter how big or thin you grow to. So that is what we use to tell whether this is the legitimate account holder or not. And then also the ID has to have a picture. There should be a picture on the ID. Sometimes we do have users uploading their bus pass because they think that it's got a picture on it, but we do not accept bus pass because it does not bear the name. And then it has to be readable because the system have to read it, make sure that it's a legitimate ID, it's not fake. So all the barcode has to be read. So it has to be very readable. If it's not, then the system will reject it. We have to also make sure that the ID is taken in colored picture. So it has to be in colored. And also we have to know what we do not accept. The document might be legitimate, might be original, but if it is, if it does not bear a photograph, we will not accept it. And then if the document does not bear the full name as registered on the account, we will not accept it. If the document is torn, worn out, damaged, or any of the barcode is scratched off, it will be rejected. It has to be legible and readable. Most of the time, people do also upload their employee ID badge because it bears their name, and they say that to be an accepted document. Unfortunately, we do not accept employee ID badge. If the ID is a screenshot, we do not accept it. The system can even tell if it's a screenshot because somebody can take a screenshot of somebody's ID and then upload it through the system. So we do not accept a screenshot. We also do not accept a PDF format, even though it might be your own ID, but if it's in a PDF format, we do not accept it. If it's a photocopy, we do not accept it. If the picture is cropped, we need to see the full picture of the ID. So if the picture is cropped, we do not accept it. You might have an indefinite leave, you might have a British passport, but if the passport is also expired, we do not accept it. So these are the things that we look for when we ask for your ID. So please bear in mind, it's not for anything. Your data is secure with us, and we ask for the ID more or less to protect you. So if somebody even steal your card or use your name to create an account and request for the ID, that will be the time the person will not be able to use your name to do any fraudulent activity. So Nana Kwame, I won't take much of your time because of the show. So I'll hand over to you again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Teresa, for the insightful information given to us to educate us about how we use our customers' ID just to protect them and also to know our customers, who they say they are, so that when the regulators also come to us, we'll be able to provide some kind of information about our customers, not to give your information to anybody, but just to protect our customers. That's why we ask, and also to prevent money laundering. That's why we ask for customers' ID. So anytime you are being prompted to upload your ID, please do well to upload your ID so that you will continue to use TapTapSend as long as you stay with TapTapSend. Right, we are talking about moving to Ghana today. We will have our draw as well. But for the meantime, let me say hello to my guest for tonight, who will be talking to us about moving to Ghana. And at some point, we will do our weekly draw, and somebody will be going home with Amazon voucher. Somebody will be getting a credit on their phone to send to their loved ones in Ghana. So keep on using TapTapSend, and Bra will use that TapSend, not TapTapSend, and so let me check. Mr. Producer, do I have my two guests on the show now? Hello, Mr. George Ameyaw, are you there? Do I have Mr. George Ameyaw on the show? All right, cool. Let me take a quick ad break, and when I come back, I will introduce my guest to you for tonight. Producer.
So, Saudi biometric security bill TapTapSend account. For our Google account and our Apple account no signing in. For email account, Saudi connected TapTapSend. Afe, for fingerprints no connect to email account, no TapTapSend account no. When you quite strong qua, I bet my Apple account to buy. Yeah, that's it.
Reminding you that this is the sound of Africa. OT Radio is live and alive. This is the time we open the hands of this. This is the newest version, of course, the greatest time of our moments now. OT Radio has come to stay. Tune in on www.otradiouk.com, and of course we have live activities more coming on politics, sports, social entertainment, and everything that you request. My name is Sanko Fatichinan, so I'm going to be part and parcel of it. And of course, OT Radio has come to say this is the sound of Africa.
Make I call this guy. Charlie, you say what's up? Charlie, try send money go Ghana. They think no they go like.
Oh yeah? And you never use tap send?
Oh, tap send.
You mean you've never tried tap send?
Oh, I know hear of tap send though.
Try tap send.
Make I try now. All right, cool. All right. Oh wow. In less than 30 seconds, the thing go.
Oh my guy. But at this time there, if you know say tap send be the best, reliable, affordable, convenient way to send money. Hey, quick cry.
Cha, thanks so much, bro. Thank you.
Send more, spend less. Send more, tell us spend less. Send more, spend less. Send more, tell us spend less. Tap send. Tap send. See, and they use tap send. So you for use tap send. Everybody sing with me. Tap send. Tap send. And they use tap send. So you for use tap send. If you want to transfer money, use tap send. If you want to transfer money, use tap send. Very easy and affordable. Tap send. Safe and reliable. Tap send. Convenient and fast. Very secure transfer. Very easy and affordable. Tap send. Safe and reliable. Tap send. Convenient and fast. Very secure transfer.
Tap send egu so man the customers achede brunyen and indiko so na use tap send na send the sika ekoma abusuya for na bra will send the sika na watch wade. Right, we are talking about moving to Ghana this evening, and on the show tonight I've got my dear brother and friend Mr. George Ameyaw. Mr. George Ameyaw, and also Michelle Konadu. Mr. Ameyaw, a very good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening.
Good evening, Nana. Thank you so much.
Awesome. And also I've got Michelle Konadu. Michelle, a very good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. All right, so I will start with Mr. George Ameyaw. Then I will come to Michelle. But before that, Mr. George Ameyaw happens to be the head of PR and marketing Goba Enterprise. Before that, he happens to be the corporate and communication affairs officer for Ford Ghana at Ford Motors Company in the UK. And currently, he is the regional director for Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Mr. Ameyaw, welcome once again to the show.
The director for marketing and PR at the head office. So I've left the Ashanti region.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. If you can repeat that one for us again, because your line was breaking, so we couldn't hear what you said.
I said I'm now the director for marketing and PR at the head office at the Ghana Export Promotion Authority.
Fantastic. Right. So before we talk about moving to Ghana, very soon we're going to have Goba Awards here in the UK on Sunday, the 5th of November. Can you tell us something a bit about Goba Awards and what is going to happen on Sunday in London about Goba Awards? Then we move on to our topic for tonight.
Well, Goba Awards, as we all know, mandated from the UK since a very long time ago, 2009. We've been around UK almost every year. We were doing it. And then we decided to go global because initially Goba was just a Ghana UK based achievement awards, but now we've Yakoyenim, now we are Grow, Unite, and Build Africa. So we decided to go to other countries. We've been to the USA, we've been to Rwanda, we've come to the motherland, Ghana, and after so many years, we've decided to come back to the UK. So it's our 14th one, and probably the biggest that any one of you can ever think of. And it's at the Grosvenor Hotel this coming Sunday. Everyone should join. Listen, just go to www.gubaawards.com, get your ticket, and come and be part of this historic event on Sunday, the 5th of November.
What should one expect on the night? Who is going to be there? I mean, tell us a bit about the details, then we move on.
Well, we're going to do, like we normally do, awards of huge personality and very deserving people. If you think about people like June Sapon, we all know June Sapon as one of ours. She's done it all through diversity at the top, BBC, wherever. She's written a book. This is the time for us to appreciate her. And then our own composers. We know how amazing composers are. This is the time for us to appreciate them. And our biggest newspaper, black newspaper in the UK, the Voice newspaper, we are going to say thank you to them as well. And the most touching part of it is our own DJ Abrantier. We know what DJ Abrantier went through, and by God's grace, he's come out of it, and he's back on his feet. And we want to appreciate him for all the hard work that he's done, and to say God bless him. Not just, we have other people, Patricia Scotland, we have a whole lot of people, Tina Davis, and we are going to make sure that this doesn't stop here, because Goba will grow every year. So next year is something different, completely different to expect. So 5th November, Grosvenor House Hotel, grab your tickets at the Goba website, and let's all go and enjoy this amazing day.
Go to www.gubaawards.com and you'll be able to purchase your ticket. And let's meet at Grosvenor's Hotel on the 5th of November, Goba Awards night. Thank you very much. Right, we are talking about moving to Ghana. Mr. George Ameyaw, you are somebody that you are with us here in the UK, one of us. And finally, you took a bold step. You decided to relocate to Ghana. We've got so many people who are also thinking about moving to Ghana. But one way or the other, sometimes maybe their kids are still in school, or maybe their property that they are building, they haven't completed it, or maybe they are preparation that things that they want to get before moving to Ghana, they are not ready, so they can't make that decision. How did you able to make this move to Ghana?
It's simple. You need an amazing wife, or you need an amazing partner. That's it. That's the answer.
All right, cool. So
it's not a one-day decision, and it's scary. It's very, very scary that you get up and decide to relocate. But what I will say is that whatever you are doing, please don't bundle your whole family in the house and say that you are going to Ghana. No. They always say, little drops of water make the mighty ocean. Do the movement step by step. I mean, I'm not completely gone, because you never know. And you put all your eggs in one basket. And be bold as well, because the mentality, I mean, when I came to Ghana for the very first job opportunity, I called the CEO and said to her that I want to become my host because the work ethic wasn't there. You, the director, you come to work as early as we always do in the UK, like 8 a.m. And then your cleaner comes at 10 a.m. And everything is okay. So it's bit by bit, step by step. Don't jump into it. Don't jump into the deep end. Don't take a leap in the dark. Take your time and build your movement. Petit à petit, les oiseaux font son nid. Little by little, the bird does its nest.
Okay, so I mean, there are times that we plan to move back to Ghana. We don't know what we are going to do in terms of business, in terms of job wise. What can you say? What can you tell us about moving to Ghana when it comes to business?
We are all lucky. We are all lucky to have Goba, because Goba has got Goba Diaspora network. Goba has got Goba areas. So you just need to get in touch with Goba. Get in touch with Goba with all your relocation issues, what you are scared of. Goba can link you to the Lands Commission. Goba can link you to estate management. Goba can link you to advisory platforms. So don't do it on your own. Get an organization that knows about it, an organization that can tell you the real truth and not anything to sell to you for nothing. No. So get to talk to the right people, and I'm sure that you'll be fine. Goba is always there for you, whether awards or tours or jobs or diaspora network or advisory. They are always there for you. So please get your tunnel vision towards Goba.
All right. Let's have our second guest on, and once again, we have Michelle Konadu. Michelle.
Yes.
Welcome back once again.
Hello. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So,
Hi
Michelle,
there.
let me ask you straight up. Michelle, one day, all the way from New York City, decided that enough is enough. I'm moving to Ghana. What happened? What happened?
Yes, something
Michelle?
like that.
What happened?
Well, I think I was just at a pivotal moment in my life where I needed a change. I didn't know what it was. I just knew I was born and raised in New York City, and I think it's a rite of passage. Everybody leaves New York. You don't. It's not a place you stay forever. But in 2015, I visited Ghana. I came for my granddad's funeral at the time, and I just saw that so much was happening in my own country, that the decision became clear. If I'm going to invest anywhere, if I'm going to start over, it had to be Ghana. And I think those of us who are looking to make the change, with each passing year and all the improvements that we see, all the new programs that we see, we become a bit more excited, and we feel the itch grow stronger and stronger. So 2015, I started the move, and in 2017, I'd officially moved to Ghana. That's the story.
We have young, talented Ghanaians like yourself living in Ghana, thinking of rather relocating to New York. So, at the end of Ghana, that you decided to want to move to Ghana.
Well, I think so. There's this term that West Africans use often. Get to know one's want and want to know gets. And you can't really explain one side to the other. So what I saw was just something that belonged to me. And I'm sure my parents can also relate, where they work their lives in the States and they send their children to school, make them independent. They want to, then they have the ability to now come back to Ghana and build something for their own. So the way I saw it, I'm still young, and I think, you know, we can improve. We can improve upon the way we've been doing things for generations and come back a bit younger, and even, you know, make a plan with your family, your older parents, to see how best you can make their move, you know, a bit easier, and how best you can build a legacy for yourself in Ghana. So with that, I started to kind of pave a way for people who are also in my shoes. So I started Villa Diaspora, which is transitional housing as well as property management, so that it makes the move a bit softer, and I like to call it a soft landing. So you don't have to do it the hard way. And I really like what Mr. Ameyaw said, you know, little by little, even if you come once just to see if it's for you, build community during that time as well. But I 100% agree. It is a scary process. And I think, excuse me, the older that we get, it seems less feasible, but there are organizations that can help you now. These same organizations didn't exist when we first made our move. So I'm glad that, you know, we're all able to now take advantage and have an easier time at it.
We normally say that every problem is a business opportunity. When you moved to Ghana,
Yep.
you started Villa Diaspora. Can you tell us a bit about Villa Diaspora and how you saw that challenge and you turn it to a business venture? Talk to us about Villa Diaspora.
If I can be 100% honest, when I first moved to Ghana, it made sense that I would stay at my uncle's house, right? But I think for some of us who come to Ghana and even stay with family on vacation, we like to limit our time, and it's for good purpose and reason. And I found that my uncle's vision and mine did not quite align. And I was just looking for a place for myself to escape my uncle's house. And there was land that had been in a family for years, so I started to build on it. And as I started building, I started to support other people who initially wanted to come for cultural immersion, to learn more about the communities and the culture. And it's one of those things that it was right there the whole time. And it's interesting because when I was growing up in New York, my parents' house was the house where when you come from, you know, Ghana, you have to land somewhere, right? So my parents, all throughout my childhood, have been helping people along in the same way. And I think it's just one of those things that just perfectly align. And now what my parents did on that side, I'm now able to do on this side for people who are looking to come over, may have been detached from Ghana for a while, or, you know, have something here that they need to have looked after, specifically property and things of that sort.
So, what services does Villa Diaspora provides to diasporas who are looking to relocate to Ghana?
So at Villa Diaspora, we provide transitional housing. So we have a network of transitional housing depending on what your needs are. Somebody wants to just be in their little corner, while someone wants to be in the center of all the action, while they try to find out where they want to live, or maybe they're waiting for their house to be built.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That word transitional
Mm-hmm.
housing, a New York brothel. If you say transitional housing, what is it about?
Okay. Okay. So transitional housing, I'm going to pull from my tree a bit. So fana sɛ afei na wetu aba Ghana. Wonim baabi a ebia ufiri Ghana akyɛ. Ufiri a ebia na wedi 20, 25 mu hɔ. I think some me papa too, you're not wedi be 28. So say wedi aba Ghana na uja ha like it's not the same Ghana, right? Inti eto Okay, my tree is finishing. So,
Yeah, carry
so
on,
what makes
carry
Villa
on.
Diaspora helpful? What makes Villa Diaspora helpful is that we are able to assist you in your move. We provide you modern spaces to stay that are also safe so that you can collect yourself and see which direction you want to go. Because when you do everything, like we say, giddy giddy, then you land yourself in a lot of trouble. So what I find is people need a place to unload, unpack, to find their next steps, to see all their plans, to make sure that all the plans that they've had and goals that they've set can be accomplished while they're here, whether they're building their house and need a place to stay and don't want to stay with family or don't have any family here, or they're just testing out Ghana to see if it will work for them. Or maybe they're just visiting. But either way, we handle all the needs when it comes to trying to find your place to call home in Ghana.
So it's more of Airbnb kind of business, or what would you say? A short stay apartment that you manage, or what?
So it's a network of apartments, and it's more so a community. So when you do move here, you're not doing it alone. So you have members who you can also learn from and go on the journey with, because you're all on a similar journey. So we do not actually do like Airbnbs because of the community aspect of it, and also for safety reasons, and just to be able to provide an organic environment for people to really call home rather
Okay.
than feeling like you're living with strangers. Hmm.
Okay. So, for instance, this maybe I'm having a property in Ghana that's maybe I have a caretaker living in it. Would you be able to manage such a property for me? And how do you do it?
How would we do it? 100%. We would absolutely be able to do that, because I find that a lot of people spend so much money building their house only to spend just a month in it. And I think you should be able to at least make an income, some passive income on your space. And it might, bring your attention to other investment properties here. So at Villa Diaspora, what we do is we manage your property for you. We make sure everything is collected on time and everything is well looked after. Also, while bringing you the particular demographic that you're seeking to occupy your home, whether you want families or you're seeking more businesses to host their employees there. We're able to sort all of that out for you so that you can rest assured that you're making money from your property, as well as it being safe and well looked after.
Thank you, Michelle Konadu. Michelle, I'll come back to you once again. Let me
You're
go
very
back to
welcome.
Mr.
All
George
right.
Ameyaw. Mr. Ameyaw, I know today you are not speaking in a capacity as maybe the director for Ghana Export Promotion Authority, but we can still ask you few questions around business opportunities in Ghana. In the position as the director for PR Ghana Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Zamia, what are some of the business opportunities that one can take advantage of when maybe thinking of any investment opportunity in Ghana? With your own experience, what are some of the opportunities out there that one can venture into?
So, sorry, is that my question?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I went off for a while, so I didn't hear the beginning of the question.
Okay, so I'm saying that I know today you are not speaking in a capacity as the director of PR Ghana Export Promotion Authority, but yes, still, I mean, with your experience on the ground, you know some of the business opportunities out there. So if somebody is thinking of moving to Ghana, looking to invest in something, what would be your advice or some of the opportunities out there for one to invest in?
Well, I work in the export industry, and there are opportunities in major products. There are several opportunities to build factories, even in hinterlands. Let's say you go to the north, or let's say you go to the Bono areas. There are yam plantations that take out and they probably go bad, or some of them don't get sold. You can put up a small yam processing factory there to turn into yam chips. You can put up one there and just add a bit of value to the yam. Frozen yam to export, yam chips to export. You can build a little processing factory in a tomato growing area just to process tomatoes. There are so many opportunities in the export sector in Ghana. If you think PIC, that you can as well. So as for opportunities, it's not just about coming to get involved in the oil and gas industry or coming to build a huge car making company. It's the little ones that go into big ones. Look, recently there is a factory that does pure cocoa juice. You know, when you break the cocoa pod, there is this slimy, nice juice around the seeds. They extract them. They are called koa. They extract them and turn them into pure cocoa juice. And the taste is
Sorry, it looks like we've lost Mr. George Ameyaw. When he comes back, I will pick him again. But at this point, I think I will ask one question from two. I'll ask a question, then that question will goes to Michelle, and after that, I'll open the floor. If anybody have any question to ask, the floor will be open for you to ask any question that you have. Right, Michelle, it's not really a question, but if somebody is listening to you tonight at the crossroad, thinking of moving to Ghana,
Okay.
but Ghana, what would you say to that person?
Well, I would say to that person to come back to visit. I'm sure this person has visited many times, but come back with a new set of eyes. And this time, remain open and teachable. I find that to be very, very important, just so you can learn about the realities of what it would actually be like to stay here. You have to put yourself in that environment first. And I would say, you have to be bold, like Mr. Ameyaw said. You have to be bold, but again, taking the little steps at a time. I think that was perfect advice for someone who's looking to move to Ghana, is at the crossroads. Definitely come visit, and with a different perspective. And if it looks good to you, then take the bold move, but understand you don't have to do it by yourself. You've got support.
Right. Thank you very much. I'm still waiting for Mr. Ameyaw to rejoin us again. But before that, I will now open the floor for any question that you have for Michelle and Mr. George Ameyaw when he joins us. So now the floor is open. If you have, yes, he's with us now.
I've just joined.
Awesome.
I've just joined.
Awesome. So you were telling us a bit more about some of the investment opportunities in Ghana.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can go ahead.
Yes. So I was mentioning this Koa company that have turned into pure cocoa juice, and they export 20-footer containers outside this country every month. Just like Michelle was saying, look, if you are brave enough to come into this country. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Easy to go about your normal job and then have some satisfaction as well. So don't be scared to invest in Ghana. Don't be scared to invest in Ghana because the opportunities, we say we are in the center of the world and we have.
All right. Let's start with the questions now. Michelle, one is somebody is asking, how much money do I need to save before I decide to move to Ghana?
That is a very popular question. We all want to make sure that we cover all our bases, that we have an emergency fund and then a fund for the emergency fund in case that doesn't work out. But I would say that the answer to that depends on the type of lifestyle that you are planning to live once you move to Ghana. So there's no set budget. I think what would be a really great idea or a great way to start the process is to think about your expenses realistically. Maybe someone who moves to Kumasi will have a different list of expenses than someone who moves to Accra. So definitely look at your interests and also your reality, and then start making an account of what you think that would be, and also cushion it a little bit because anything can happen. I mean, we living in Accra, anything can happen. I think that's self-explanatory, but definitely depends on your particular lifestyle and what your plans are when you come, whether you have passive income. There's so many factors that go into how much you should save before moving to Ghana. So I think it's definitely a personalized number for sure.
All right, cool. Let me ask this question. Mr. George Ameyaw, somebody's asking, so he or she is thinking of moving to Ghana with a family, but they are a bit skeptical about the Ghana Education Service and Ghana Health Service. What would be your advice?
Well, to be blunt, every day when I wake up, I pray to God that I don't get sick in Ghana. The last time I got sick, I had to travel, get some money from somewhere, buy an emergency flight, and come back to London for medical treatment. It's I don't even know how to describe medical care in this country. And I don't know what we can do, especially those of us who have a link to the diaspora or those of you who live in diaspora. What can be done? I mean, imagine that now they've shut the renal unit of Kolebu, an area where they look at dialysis and kidney stuff and all that. And it's shut, and people are just dying left and right. So I won't paint the picture great when it comes to health. No. Education, yes, we have some good, amazing schools around, but you need to have the budget. You need to have the money to pay, well, around 13,000 or so a term to get an amazing school in Ghana. It's there, but it's your means that counts. But in saying all this, home is home. And Ghana, despite all our shortfalls, is the best country in the whole wide world.
Home is home.
Yes.
Home is home. Michelle, born and raised in New York, now living in Ghana.
Yeah.
What mindset would you advise someone who want to move to Ghana for them to be able to survive? This question goes to both of you, but I'll start with Michelle. Because over here, I mean, our mindset is quite different. And you know, they have no mindset no Ghana. It might not work, but what kind of mindset for us to be able to survive in Ghana?
Okay, I think remaining open and teachable always, and understanding, like letting it really sink into your mind and your brain and your whole being that just because you've moved from the West, um, it does not necessarily mean that you may know everything. I think that was one of the things I had to come to terms with. I had to relearn my own culture, because the truth of the matter is, I learned my parents' culture, what they were able to teach me. But moving to Ghana and actually living in the space, it required me to remain open and teachable at all times, and just, understand that everybody has something to teach you. And also don't try and I think a lot of us also try to come and somehow change the system. My biggest advice would be a bit of patience, but also learn the system that exists. I think that would help you avoid most of your headaches, because we're all looking for a system that we say works, but you need to understand that this system is working for this space. So if you want to survive here, you need to learn this system and apply it. So find your way, find your particular spot and just move in that. So find your place within the system for sure. That would be my final piece of advice.
Awesome. In terms of your property management, somebody is asking how much does it
Okay.
cost, and which areas in Ghana do
Mhm.
you manage properties? Yeah.
So at this time, we're in the Kwabena area. For people who are looking for more cultural immersion, we are also spreading out to the Osu side. For those who are seeking a bit more of the city life, those like me who are from New York City, but also still want to feel like we're still in the city. And this year, we're also expanding beyond Accra, because Accra is not Ghana and Ghana is not Accra. So we are giving our clients and tenants a taste and feel of Ghana holistically. So whenever we are looking for clients to do property management with, we invite clients from all different regions, because there's this misconception that only if you have a house in Accra will you be able to make money off of it. And I don't think that is true. We are proving that wrong. People are using these different spaces to test out where they want to stay. So it's very important that you don't count yourself out. I hope I've
Abusiafo,
answered
I'm
the
here
question.
with Mr. George, Ameyaw, and Michelle Konadu. We're talking about moving to Ghana. Very soon, maybe this section about area. Into a question, Biana Peso Busaumwa. And as all any contribution about moving to Ghana, the floor is open. Who Zoom no so Oma on Sasoa, Mefao. Now the question and answer contribution about who share Facebook, YouTube, and so obey me the comment or the comment into video nasia and also making kind at the amount. But at this point, with my audience on Zoom, no, with the Oma on Saso Zoom, no, so I just raise your hands and your contribution, your question, your comment, I will pick it up. Now, yeah, they are to us. So, J14, please unmute yourself and ask your question. J14.
Hello, hi everyone. It's
Hi.
not really a question. It was to, I think, Michelle. So you mentioned that you have few properties, and if someone has properties back home, you're able to manage it for the person. I wanted you to explain a bit more, and also how do we get like your details to reach out to you?
Okay, Michelle, you can pick that one for me.
I'm sorry. Do you mind repeating the question?
No, so it was regarding your property management, and you did mention that if someone, for example, we live overseas, but we have few houses back home where relatives are living there or someone is living there, we can put it into your care to run your business. How does it run? So, instance, do you pay the money into the individual's account? How does it work? And then how do we reach out to you? Your contact details or anything to reach out to you?
Okay, thank you for your question. So the way it works is that once we are in contact, we take a bit of inventory of what your needs are and also what you are expecting, because I think it's all about the client in this case. We are just coming in to make sure it goes the way you want it to go. Because sometimes it may be difficult to express to the family that you have staying there that you want things to go this way or that way, but having a company that you can rely on, like Villa Diaspora, and putting it in our hands will make sure that you are satisfied and also that you are not the bad guy in the situation. So we take all all of that on for you. And the best way to reach out to us, there are two ways. We are available on WhatsApp and by phone, and our telephone number is +233 5577 and I'll make sure to forward the information for, I guess, the info that will be put at the bottom of this video later on. And you can also reach out to us by going to villadiaspora.com and filling out an inquiry form, and we will be getting right back to you within the next 48 hours of receiving your message. And then we could go do site visits and talk budgets. And the way that the money is paid into the account is we set up an account for you, or we use an account that you've already set up, whether it's a US-based account or a Ghana account. So at the moment, we're able to pay into accounts in Ghana and in the States as well. I hope that.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Very informative.
You're very welcome. We look forward to hearing from you.
Also, for Akosi, my send me details. Get in touch. All right. Let's move on. Miss Ameyaw, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fine. Good. So on the question of what mindset one need to have before moving to Ghana, can you touch on it a little bit? Then we can move on with other questions.
Well, the advantage I have over Michelle is that I was born in Ghana and I stayed in Ghana, and I only traveled to go to uni in London. That's it. So I knew the system a bit more before I came back. But even when I came back, like I said earlier, my first job, the very first week, I called the CEO and wanted to fire everybody and rehire a new set of people because I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with the mindset. Despite that I was in the system before traveling, I couldn't deal with it. But what I realized is that you need patience. And you don't need to show whoever you relate with in Ghana that Ufi Abrochiraba. It means nothing in Ghana. That novelty of diaspora or coming from Abrochire went years ago. So we need to be humble and respect the, sorry to say, local people. Respect them. Value their opinions. And if there is something that they are doing that you don't like or that you don't understand, engage them. Because once you go throwing yourself about and making everyone feel that you know better than all of them, trust me, you will not enjoy your stay in Ghana. So patience always wins in Ghana. I'm sure Michelle understands.
Oh, yes. Yes, patience is key. Yes. And also looking to understand each other rather than throwing around judgments.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. I mean,
Michelle,
Ghanaians, we are naturally laid back. So we are naturally laid back. In fact, look at the way we talk. Me in Ghana, everybody call me George. In UK, they call me George. So we are laid back. We just take things easy. We don't pray. So you have to learn the culture to be able to live with the people.
All right. Talking about culture, Michelle, you touched a bit on that. You learned your parents' culture. We will talk about that. Let's pick Theo. Theo, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay. Thank you. So my question, I have two questions. One for the lady and one for the gentleman. So on the export, you said if you want to start some business, maybe some small business, your line cut up at that point. So I wanted to find out if, let's say, you know more about it or you were just telling us. So let's say if I'm interested in that, where do I start from? Or like, how do I do this? How much do I need and all that? So if you can direct me a little bit more. And also on the lady part, I have a house in Sunyani and I have one also in Goso. So I wanted to find out if maybe in the business over there.
Okay.
I was the same one that sent the message. So I wanted to find out about these two. Okay. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. So you are in a premium area because in Sunyani and Gosu area, there are a lot of opportunities, cashew, and a whole lot of things that you can do in that area. I know exactly about export. I'm the director for marketing and PR for Ghana Export Promotion Authority. So if you want to have a conversation about export, the best people to talk to is the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. And we will be ready to help you, to direct you. And if it gets to the crunch where you want probably benefits from an investment and all that, we can also direct you to the Ghana Investment Promotion Center as well. So there are agencies available to help you, whichever area you are interested in, especially in the export ecosystem.
All right, then I think, Mr. Ameyaw, if you can put your contact details in the chat room that people can contact you later on, so that you can point them to the right direction after the show. Michelle, pick the question on property in Goso and those areas. Sunyani.
Okay. All right. So yes, it's completely possible. I don't think there's an area that we could not fill. So please do feel free to reach out to me, and then we can get the process started. If you are interested in renting your home in Sunyane and as well as in Goso.
All right. Let's talk about the culture. You were born in New York. The culture in New York is different from the culture in Ghana.
Yes. Even
How were
Ghanaian
you
culture in New York is different.
So how were you able to settle in within the Ghanaian culture, being born and raised in New York?
Well,
and also let me add this, and also let me add this. What would be your advice to our parents here who are, bringing our children up here in the diaspora? What would be your advice for them?
So I'll first start with my advice. My advice would be to instill as much of the culture in them now. When I was growing up, it wasn't really popular to be African. But now I think we can all see how that has changed. And I think there's no better time. If you don't instill our culture in our kids, you're doing them a great disservice. You don't want to send them out in the world where someone knows more about their culture than they do. I think I always found or felt great pride in my culture. My parents did a really good job in making sure that I knew that no matter what goes on outside the house, when we're inside the house is Ghana, and that's that. They're not hearing anything else, So I was brought up pretty much how my parents would have brought me up if I were growing up in Ghana. So when I came to Ghana, I was able to assimilate a bit better. But then I realized that, the way I thought I was Ghanaian, I'm actually not Ghanaian at all. There were so many new things to understand. I think my parents tried their best and did what they could, but being in the space itself requires a different understanding of the space that you're in. So as you're in the thick of it here, there are certain different nuances and different, so many differences. and not to mention different tribes that you're now interacting with. So now you kind of are in the melting pot. So it's been a very good experience for me. I think there have been times where I've been taken aback because I thought I knew everything, and also coming in with my Western mindset at that time, I there were certain parts of culture that I just dismissed. For instance, like greeting. For instance, I'm from New York, and we don't greet. We're not greeters. So when I came to Ghana, I thought that was something I could just do without. It's optional, but I came to learn that it's not just greeting for greeting's sake. It's also being a good neighbor, being a good person, being a community oriented person, making someone feel seen. Also, it's respect and the manner in which you greet and who you greet, how there's so much of our culture embedded in our everyday practices. So you think you're just, you know better than everyone. You don't have to greet, so you're just like whatever. But you'll learn that you isolate yourself from your people, from the community, from the culture that way. So I say, however much you can learn when you're here, despite how much you think you know, definitely do take the time. Gone are the days where we sat at our grandparents' feet, but in our day-to-day tasks and our day-to-day interactions, definitely don't you can do away with those small things, because those small things mean a whole lot. So
All
that
right.
would be my
All
advice.
right. My last question, I'll pick it from the chat room, then I'll ask you to put your contact details out so that people can get in touch with you. I'll take your last words,
Okay.
then people can get in touch with you later on. Idrisu, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Right. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Please, I have one question for for both of them. Anyone who answer. You know, some of us we just came to UK like not long ago, and though we have plans of going back to settle in Ghana in the near future, so I want to ask any of them. Is it advisable? No, not me alone. Like all of us listening, is it advisable? You get a specific skills or specific education before you go back, or the way we came, we just go and work either in a warehouse or as a care or anything at all, then you just take your money and go back, or you need a specific skills that can help you back there. Thank you.
Mr. Ameyaw, let's start from your end.
My good friend, when you go to Abrochi, if you have the know-how and you are someone who is an academician, or you see opportunities in the UK, you don't need to be clever to go to school to learn a skill. You don't need to. Everybody is given opportunities to learn something. So please, don't just clean the warehouse without learning anything, because the little that you learn will put you a little above a few others, even when you come back home. I will not just go and say, I'm going to work, get money, and go back home. There are people who have built mansions here. There are people who have bought brand new cars and parked in their garages. And they can't even come home because they have no krataa to be able to travel to Ghana. So please, build your life according to the style that you envisage in future. Don't just go and restrict yourself to the corner and go and clean your bakery and go home and sleep and wake up and go and do it again. No, look at opportunities that can improve you as a person, give you some extra skills and knowledge as a person, so that in future, even if you don't come back home, you can be able to work in a more reliable and more. I was in corporate affairs at the Ford Motor Company Limited, the head office. If I went and I didn't learn and I was just cleaning and doing all this with no opportunity, I wouldn't have gotten to that level. So, my brother, if the opportunity comes, grab it and learn some skill. It doesn't even matter what skill at all, as long as there is an opportunity for you to improve. Thank you.
Thank you. Michelle, do you want to add something to it? Then
Michelle,
we'll try.
I think that is really great advice. Investing in yourself and in your skills would definitely yield huge dividends. Um, and what I want to add to that is to when you're looking to build a business here, I think Mr. Ameyaw mentioned exports, value added products, and things. I think it's important for us to study the terrain as well. One piece of advice that I give people who come through Villa Diaspora who are looking to start a business is you think you want to start a donut business, right? But donut, you need flour, sugar, all those things. But another thing that needs those same items that you can actually sell here is bread. You know, look at where you are and make your decisions accordingly. Pick up some skills and also study the terrain and see what is needed here, see what is used here, because oftentimes I think we come back with these ideas to bring what we've experienced in the West back home to Ghana. And oftentimes it doesn't really align. There are times where it can, but you also cut out a huge portion of the population in the process. So learn some skills and bring them down here, learn the terrain and see how you can best apply it to serve more than half, if not all of the, the population, something that everyone can have access to. And it makes you more money because more people can buy your things or participate in your business.
All right. My last question, then I'll take your last words. Then we end this section. We will move on to the weekly draw from TapTapSend. So, somebody was asking, is there any investment opportunity that can bring a passive income before maybe one will finally decide to move to Ghana? Is there anything that you can advise one on? Both of you. I'll start with Michelle, then to Mr. Ameyaw, then I'll take your last words. Michelle, is there anything that can bring passive income?
As for me,
Yeah, go on.
Yes, I of course would mention your properties that might be sitting there could definitely fetch you some passive income while you are, either saving or working to make the move back. So that's my particular industry. So if this sounds good to you, do feel free to reach out. I will put my information in the chat box.
Awesome. Ms. Ameyaw. Is there any investment opportunity that can bring a passive income to someone living in the diaspora, thinking of relocating back home? So before they will relocate, there will be something going on before they move back home. What would be your suggestion? Mr. George, are you there? Right, Michelle, let me take your last words then.
Sorry. I was muted.
Okay.
Right. So what I was saying is that I will advise people to go into partnership. You are in the diaspora. You've got the opportunity of looking for markets for export products wherever you are. So just do a partnership with someone in Ghana who does made in Ghana products. Be the agent there. Look for the buyer for them. Do the Tesco's, do the Morrisons, do whatever, all African shops, the Addis, and get to be the middleman or the buyer for this made in Ghana products. That could be something that you could be doing even after work to try and solicit, get samples of these products, and go around this shop to see if you can get market. You can also just visit Ghana, see a product that you think you like, and invest a little in improving the quality or improving capacity of the various products that the person is making. This is partnership. And this is what can give you some solid income even before you decide to come and settle fully in Ghana.
Mr. Ameyaw, I think we will arrange another program that I will still bring you on in a capacity as Ghana Export Promotion Authority. And we will also get another guest who will also help us to understand how can one get their product on the shelf at maybe Tesco, Morrison's, all the requirement that needs to go into it. I think we will discuss it in another program. But before that, we want to say a very big thank you for coming to this program. I want to take your last words before you go. I'll start with Michelle, then we go to Mr. George Ameyaw. Then you can put your contact details also out there for us.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. Thank you to your audience and community members as well for participating and asking such great questions. So just my final word, if you have property in Ghana and you spend maybe a month here, you have family living there, and you'd prefer to make an income off of it, passive income, while you wait to move to Ghana, please do get in contact and let's make your Ghana dream a reality. So my information is in the chat. I'm Michelle Konadu, and you can WhatsApp me if that is easiest for you. My number is +233 55 77 62559, or you can go to villadiaspora.com and fill out an inquiry form. And I'm looking forward to communicating and possibly working with some of you.
Thank you very much for coming. And Mr. George Ameyaw, we want to take your last words and your contact details. And yeah.
I've just put my contact details on the platform, my WhatsApp number, so anybody can WhatsApp me. What I will say is that moving to Ghana is not as scary as people think. But sometimes when you don't take the risk or the little leap in the dark, you never, ever succeed. Be patient, do it bit by bit, and plan your exit from the diaspora. Guys, please don't forget that this Sunday as well, the 5th of November, Goba Awards is back to the UK at the Grosvenor House Hotel. And if you go to www.gobaawards.com, you can get your ticket and join this amazing event coming Sunday. Thank you so much, and God bless you all.
Mr. George Ameyaw and Michelle Konadu, a very big thank you for coming. And I think it's not going to be the last time that we will see you on this show. Definitely, we will invite you back again for us to have another chat on moving to Ghana, doing business in Ghana, and all that you can think of. And definitely, Mr. Ameyaw, we are going to be there on Sunday at Goba Awards. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. See you there. See you
I must say that I admire Michelle for all what she's doing. God bless you. And if you need any help as well, whilst I'm here, just let me know.
All right. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I'll be reaching out for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Right. So we will take a quick ad break. And when we come back, we are going to have Tap Tap Send weekly draw. Tap Tap Send Bronya Chedie weekly draw. Some of you on this call, Bekaya, last week, somebody on the call, we need a Amazon voucher, $50, £50, €50. Then also others other credits that they omutimi enya almost send the common for. Somebody also is going to be a lucky winner this evening. And to stay tuned, when we come back, the Amazon Tap Tap Send Bronya Chedie weekly draw will follow up soon. Producer.
3, 2, 1. Goba Awards is back in London. Get ready to be captivated by Pan-African excellence at the 14th Goba Awards 2023. The theme, honoring beacons of excellence and inspiration, sets the tone for an evening of extraordinary celebration.
In attendance are Angelique Kidjo
and the Composers Band, who will provide the drum beats. Mark your calendars November 5th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. as we gather at the Grosvenor House Hotel. To buy your tickets, visit www.gubawards.com and click Buy Tickets. For more information, don't hesitate to call us at +44 07 359 672 447 or +233 245 156 705 or email us at info@gubawards.co.uk. Goba Awards 2023 is brought to you by our esteemed sponsors and partners. You don't want to miss this wonderful evening.
All right, so Tap send bring a chedia weekly draw and ye do so. All right, A class. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwame. And also thank you to George in your bar or so ebe church encourage you. If anybody wants to have the move to Ghana, we really appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Okay, for at this point in time, as you know, that we are back to our weekly draw of the Brain Achediano. And as it is, we normally start with the Heroes of One, and we're going to do the same this time as well. So we're going to start with Heroes of One, and we're going to pick our data. And as you can see on my screen, these are the people who qualify for the week 5 of the Tap Send Brain Achedi. So we're going to put them in the machine and do the first spin. At the moment, we have 2,734 people who qualified for the Brain Achedi from Eurozone 1. So we're going to do the spin to pick our first winner for the Amazon voucher. Thank you very much. This is our first winner. We'll call upon our dear sisters, Teresa and Hanchak, if they can do justice for us, please.
The winner is Winnie Etuafu. Winnie Etuafu.
Okay. Thank you very much, Inyaba Teresa, for that. And it's our dear sister Winnie on the show. It will be very, very, very grateful if you can just let us know that you are here so that we all can shout together with you like what happened with Chinojonas. Okay. Okay. So now we've taken Star Winnie out and our new entry is 2,733. So we're going to spin it and get our 5 people who will be given the 10 euros in-app credit. Thank you very, very much. We'll call upon our dear sister to give us the winners again.
The winners are Daniel Osei, Prince Danso, Elizabeth Sewa, Samuel Ajay, Ralph Angel.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now we go on to our Eurozone 2 people. So we'll go on to Eurozone 2, and this Eurozone 2 here, and this week 5 so far. We started from the 1st of October, and now we're on week 5 so far, and we'll be doing this till the end of the year. And 28th December is going to be the grand draw. So we're on Eurozone 2 people, and we're going to pick our list. going to pick our list in here. Then we go straight to our machine. Put it in there. At the moment, we've got 1,579 people that qualify for the Eurozone 2. 1,579 people qualify for the Eurozone 2. So we're going to spin and get our first winner for the 50 euros Amazon voucher. Thank you very much. That's our first winner. So if our sister can do justice for me, please.
The first winner is Ibrahim Nuhu. Ibrahim Nuhu.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear sister. So we're going to take Ibrahim out and do the cast for the next 5 people. Okay. So now our new entry will be 1,578. 1,578. So let's fasten our seatbelt and let's see our winners. Good. So these are the winners for the Eurozone 2. The Eurozone 2. So my dear sister, if you can help us out, please.
Okay. We have Derek Okutu, Isaac Owusu, Bridget Amakwando, Samson Anima, Fuseini Sulemana, Mpacho Edini.
And thank you very much, our dear sister, for that. So on this note, we'll have a quick commercial break. And when we come back, and we'll take it from there to the UK, Canada, and USA. Thank you very much. Over to you, Nana Kwame, Studio A.
Yo, Ora A-Class, a very big thank you for presenting to us week 5 weekly draw. Tap send, Brunya Achedie. Ebra Ugusu I will send this tap send and so chewade. So from now to 28th of December, every week we're going to have a draw and someone will win Amazon voucher, some others will win a credit on their tap send account that they will be able to send to their loved ones in Ghana. So keep on using tap send. Every week a minimum of 300 euros, dollars, pounds, you qualify to enter into the draw. And on the 28th of December, it should be an cumulative amount of $2,500, pounds, euros, and that one too you qualify to enter into the draw, and you could win a ticket to Ghana, 55-inch televisions, blenders, and other consolation prizes. Kofi unim ni enti abako na manka and into the mami fancy here ni entwaso. Producer ma yembo one ad na fi A-Class in Brandon for UK.
And I my A-Class in fast and many more. My A-Class in fast was small.
Yo, A-Class Oba
Introducing Nature's Secret for health and wellness. Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Unlock the power of wellness with Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Made from the powerful turkey berry, locally known as abedru. Our tea is packed with natural goodness. Simply brew a cup and you're on your way to a healthier you. Experience increased vitality and a boost to your immune system with every sip. 100% organic, pure goodness from the earth. Our Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea is your secret to an invincible immune system. Turbocharge your health and keep those seasonal bugs at bay. Raise your iron levels naturally and rekindle your energy. Boost your vitality, kickstart your day, and embrace life with enthusiasm. Discover the secret to sustainable weight loss. Turkey berry tea helps you shed those extra pounds naturally and effortlessly. Visit our website now and order your turkey berry tea. Experience the difference and unlock a healthier and more vibrant you.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. Thank you very much. Now, cross over to Studio 2. Ehonomo and Mr. A-Class to bring you the draw for UK, US, Canada. A-Class, welcome back once again.
Thank you very much, my dear brother Nana Kwame.
But
I mean,
Ochemia Unimasem can was in an hour summa. Kofi Frimpon, the Okai, Fatwa, so Yanko.
Good. I was for said in Nana Kwame Eka, the grand draw, which will be done on 28th of December. Some of the lucky ones will be taken home. The main one will be air tickets to Ghana in and out, and all paid for. Into the here say obeseni 2,500 either dollars or euros or pounds and above, and you qualify for the 28th grand draw. And you can be a winner for the air ticket. And also, some of the prizes will be 55 plus screen TV as well. And also, we'll be giving five of that. And we'll be giving 5 of the air tickets as well. And also, we'll be giving a blender, 5 blenders as well. And we'll be giving 5 of air fryers as well. 5 air fryers as well. It's, sending. The more you send, you might never know. You might be the lucky winner. And who knows? And that's when your TV will be the see with Piemu, and that's when your ninja blenders. So now they show how far our kitchen. So, and I say air fryer. So now they are the teaching near my soccer crack. Yamin Shamunam and send it. And the wicked draw also there. Don't forget, you just have to send 300 of your country currency for you to qualify into that as well. So on this note, we're going to the Great Britain, UK 4 SO, and I will be collecting.
Class. Yes, sir. Nana Kwame breaking news no that because me say man for kwa no movie show no so. Say omo ti show no so no ma breaking news na omo dada omo ntena sikotwu na na bibi besi wa ha. Ti obi anya abotre.
Lawyer me da say wetiam na so. Me say fire kakra. Me for choppy anybody on the show no, don't leave. There's a special package for those on the show tonight. As it was promised last week, it will be delivered today. Into Mepo Macho, into the counter lawyer Auntie Liz and everyone out there. Now the promise will be delivered sound and clear. Into Macho will be our anchor, and we'll get to that stage very, very soon. Okay. So I'll be picking up the UK data now. And I say, UK, Patropio, need them, wait my shout out in the chat room there. You do Canada and US is also the same thing. And I know, say, Euros 1 and Euros 2 for Eddie Beche Kakra. All those say, yeah, shout out on that set. They should chat in the chat room there, no. This is the entries for the UK. And we've got 5,152 people who qualified for the 5th week of the Brain Achediano. So we've got 5,152 into your best penny near your first winner for the 50th. Good. It's about in your mobile boame Naza Metra Eja Atum Amamikakra.
Yeah, a massive congratulations to Florence Arthur.
Thank you very much, Inyaba Florence. At this point, you be Florence a free pool anymore. Next, I call the next stage, near ye in your normal 5 so and so. Okay, so now our new entries will be 5,151. 5,151. That will be our new entries, no? All right. Into we're doing the spin to get 5 people. Thank you very much. Over to you, my dear sisters.
Yo, I was a far ye and Michael A. Ado, Samuel Adololo, Rose Asante Abedi, Idrisu Isifu, Frida Bekoy, yeah, is it? Bekoy, something like that, yeah. Frida Bekoy.
All right. Thank you very much, Inyaba, for that. And also congratulations to all the winners so far. So, Yamishamo, Namunkoso, and send it. Yami so. All right. Into the Yabako, Canada for also. This is week 5 and of the brain actually, into Canada, near pick almost the so. Near there 2 FD no and so. All right. Now pick a first one to get the $50, $50 Canadian dollars now. All right, and our entry for today for tonight is 823. 823. All right, so we're going to spin it. Thank you very much. Dear sisters, if you can help me to do justice for me, please.
The winner is James Adam. James Adam. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Inyaba, for that. And also congratulations to Inyabema James Adam as well. Okay. So now our new entry, I've taken James out. So our new entries is 822. So we're going to do that for the 5 and in-app credits. Okay, so let's do the spin. Thank you very much. So these are our winners. My dear sister, help me out.
Okay. Evans Osebonsu, Christabel Dunyo, Stephen Essien, Charles Boama, and Augustine Boahin.
All right. Thank you very much, Inyaba, and God bless you for that. And now we're going to the last, but not at least, USA. And afterward, we'll come to the people, our honorable and beloved guests on the show tonight. Muna, we a guest, we a special guest, and Muna, we a special guest. And we are now mostly doing the answer. A good question, so adding Amamo. Into the Quack pick USA for so Eddie. And so, it's so one as well USA, but you can chat in the chat room there. Put your name in there and let's see. And you might be the lucky winner for tonight. So let's go pick up. Okay. So that's for our USA people. And the entries for tonight is 8,906. 8,906. So we're going to spend it for the first winner for the $50 Amazon voucher. All right. Thank you very much. Over to you, Union Man.
The winner is Peter Yaboa. Peter Yaboa.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Congratulations to Peter Yaboa. Okay, so we're going to take Peter out of the list. And yeah. Okay, so Peter Eboa is no longer in the list, and now we got 8,904. Okay, so we're going to pick our 5 winners. Okay. Thank you very, very much. So these are our winners, and my dear sisters, can you do justice for me, please?
Yeah, Obusafa, Mowini Yedi, and Eddie this way. Dedi Kind, Agnes Boating, Prince Kwache, Gabriel Boahin. A Boahin for any day we did. I was high with her power, Gabriel Boahin. Or Hene Nana Sapon, Joyce Ajamine.
All right, thank you very much, Inyaba, for that as well. And congratulations to all the winners so far. And on this note, now I will hand over to Kofi Chamawan to take this section up. But before that, we'll say on behalf of the team, we would like to say thank you very much for all the hard works and for all the sending and also helping Ghana and also helping families back home. And to my technical producers and team members, I will say thank you very much, Dr. Lou, Dave, Chairman Kofi, and Nana Kwame, Daniel, Teresa, and Hanichard, and Director Malto. Thank you all, and God bless you. And special thanks to you on the show tonight. Thank you very much. Over to you, Studio C, Kofi Edu Fripo.
All right, A-class said that.
But also Studio A, Studio C for tech.
I'm say onim procedure into the fan channel. But he has done a very fantastic job. A-class, Yami in sharp. No be Busam in Germany for I'm say Encanino, yeah, the first 2 draws na no, or can say Eurozone 1 and Eurozone 2. Eurozone 1 no Germany any Netherlands near Adinina Amushim Ehonomo. So na Eurozone 2, Italy, Spain, in Krona war honey so Ehim Ehobintine. Yeah, all the Eurozones na Germany and Italy enyina eka ho ebi. Nti yenka ubia yenyi ubia emfimu. Yo, and then enumerate on the show.
Yes. Nana, but Obia send a message say say and the A-class suit no at the boy him for na buy it next week one show football.
Yo, Gobi, so I saw a hand on mommy what we are going to do this evening for Omo show is Kasa na yenko.
Abusia for Yadamase Senia Tembiano. Like anytime we come around, we have people who are very loyal to the brand Tap Send. And as part of our team decision, we want to reward 10 people on the show tonight. Just as 5 people were selected from each country, yet the show for the amount 10. And it will be credited directly on the show. So people who will be selected, Nana Kwame will move you to breakout room, and then we just credit your Tap Send account. So on your next transfer, you can see it will be discounted by €10, £10, or $10. And to very simple. And so for modalities and then we just follow suit. A fair game. A questions and then we will reward you. Thank you.
Yo, abusiafo ene enyume said the Kofi ekaye no ye ni tie a enye tintin bia omo show you, so we also want to say thank you, meaning say ebinom awini bibi there, but we just want to say thank you. And at the end, from now to December, at the end of every month bia ye sa ama omo a show no, so and to kosoa na join us every week bia ye beba dwumadie su bia. Very simple. Maybe a question back up. But if you next week you corner the questions in the bed also kakra. But any maybe a question back up. Any part 10 or mobile kind edi omo answer at the chat room hono. Say any part 10 no any ebe pick niamo credit of £10, €10, $10 wherever that you are. Then the question is very simple. Very, very, very simple. Are you ready? Are we all ready? Get ready into the chat room. Now for our question or answer. How many international airports are there in Ghana? How many international airports are there in Ghana? Go to the chat room. Now for our answer to one. Enipa first 10 people, first 10 people, first 10 people. How many international airports are there in Ghana? A very simple crowd. In the next 10 seconds, yeah, the baby 10 seconds, yeah, the baby 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bacho yedi esi yemfa obibia ebim. Enti mesre wo ora A class oni ora Kofi Frimpong monko chat room hono na mon compile the first 10 people are omunya answer no right. How many international airports are there in Ghana? Eba kope Kotoka International Airport. Ebie ni obiem. Afi ni ebe yebi okumase. Ba enu yenyam bia no inti enyanya International Airport. We have only one international airport, Kotoka International Airport. It's first 10 people munyaye na yemfa ni yembubo mudin na afi yembie breaker room no mo nko no mo na yenjo mu details ni credit omo app no se sia na obeko fie no na chese wanya some credit bi ewo ni app no so nti no send sika na waka say oh £10 €10 bi eda so dada it's also send £100 €100 $100 come obia kai say oh £10 bonus make omo and omo winning question next week. And next week, you better but end of the month of November, no, you better IBB ama omo eba show no so every week be pepe. Producer, we got your mommy 2 commercials. Yeba bobo omo e winning ye no. Na fi ye be breaker room. Na team no ako help you ewo hono. Producer.
3, 2, 1. Goba Awards is back in London. Get ready to be captivated by Pan-African excellence at the 14th Goba Awards 2023. The theme, honoring beacons of excellence and inspiration, sets the tone for an evening of extraordinary celebration.
In attendance are Angelique Kidjo
and the Composers Band, who will provide the drum beats. Mark your calendars November 5th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. as we gather at the Governor House Hotel. To buy your tickets, visit www.gobawards.com and click Buy Tickets. For more information, don't hesitate to call us at +44 07 359 672 447 or +233 245 156 705 or email us at info@gobawards.co.uk. Goba Awards 2023 is brought to you by our esteemed sponsors and partners. You don't want to miss this wonderful evening.
Introducing Nature's Secret for health and wellness. Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Unlock the power of wellness with Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea. Made from the powerful turkey berry, locally known as abedru. Our tea is packed with natural goodness, Simply brew a cup and you're on your way to a healthier you. Experience increased vitality and a boost to your immune system with every sip. 100% organic, pure goodness from the earth. Our Turkey Berry Organic Premium Tea is your secret to an invincible immune system. Turbocharge your health and keep those seasonal bugs at bay. Raise your iron levels naturally and rekindle your energy. Boost your vitality, kickstart your day, and embrace life with enthusiasm. Discover the secret to sustainable weight loss. Turkey Berry Tea helps you shed those extra pounds naturally and effortlessly. Visit our website now and order your Turkey Berry Tea. Experience the difference and unlock a healthier and more vibrant you.
Now the results is ready. Can I have the team to help us? Is it A class or coffee? Mami results no na yambobo and kofu.
Thank you very much. And I think that how the question came, no, and meaning say no amount for any that like the answers just trickled it all. Thank you very much. And this is in order of how people answered it in the chat. So we selected 10 people. So as you have saved your name on Zoom, no, so the first person who answered it right, the name is Kweku, and then Jonathan Akono, Winnie. Somebody saved the name PNGD at a point, they changed it to Pat. And you know, that person is the fourth. And XT, fifth. Ganada Works, 6. Rukaya, 7. Ibediakon, 8. Cecilia, and my almighty Liz, 10. But from Director Louis, we have 2 bonus, which is James Osukwatin and then Samuel and Lydia. Those are 2 bonus people. More at DCC. Nana Pacho, if you heard your name, I can go over it again. Kweku, Jonathan Akono, Winnie, PNGD or Pat, ST, Ganada Works, Rukaya, Ibediakon, Cecilia, Liz, James Osukwaten, Samuel, and Lydia. So Nana just ask people to join the breakout room. Please, if you heard your name, let's just head to the breakout room and let's just credit your account.
All right. So now I've opened the breakout room. Inti Obibia Oti within. Just join the breakout room, and our team are going to be in there to credit your account for you. Now, it was supposed to be 10 people, but our honorable boss were added 2 people as a bonus to it. In the 12 people tonight are going home with £10, €10, $10. Baby beer will be at the end of November. So you be any sa ede amamo. Yo, Sabre there, omo echo breakout room no. Be take a few questions. Abia or any question about your tap send app. Me pacho and I say any general question you have you want to ask. The team is here. Ora A class is going to sit in the hot seat. I feel any seat in the Matthias here. Okay, Mr. A class, over to you. Tap send focus section. Take over. And I class called breakout room.
Maybe what we need.
There be we cry man Jonas. Last week we need £50 Amazon voucher. Can who be betray? Onzaka, I could say where the be?
Oh, me see. Enra, Enra need that. If I need like a day before Enra that. Enra the day before no.
Yeah.
In a honey chat friend.
And then in answer, and Enra that.
And then in answer. In a minya call say oh, or person confirm me email no. Now, on pay with your money. Honestly, me checking me email there, but tap there, honestly. Once I was from there, no matter what, media many because I thought it was a joke. God, not me so. Say, see, Paul Abantem non share ground for. And see, Milu.
Paul Abantem what you him for?
In kind for.
Okay, you.
And my bantem, but I didn't know say my winning. And the offer me no anyway me ka. And the offer me no in am see you man bibia no confirm me and see there honestly dem bibia dem. So me da mo asi.
Yeah, and that's it. Maybe I also will show you so now so what we need be since I started from October 1st I've been now once I find out with me I can or experience about this raffle and as a promotion actually. Aside that, if you have any other question contribution be with me there. All right, class. At all.
Me patron mo.
All right, class aba. Anything about your take over? Why? Tap send focus section. Yeah, dear. Yeah, ko.
For Edamuna Master Matimi Attrain, our producer Amri. And that year, and Bobo may share in ya Kofi AJ and Bobo in Timbacho, Menanisha, and I'm now question for what we know. A will grow make a cry. In the net year, yeah, was in Nan, yan ye nanny who see a home in Timbacho P. At this point in time, if you have any question or anything that you think that we can be of great assistance, and 24 no more, with me, wow. Timbacho, you can unmute yourself and you can bring up your contribution, questions, or interview. Yeah, you are welcome. See, it was for once, more credit or regard room, no. Yes, I was no. You hear how best your question be an be any bit in the then at least so then better for answer and then my the question no there maybe a question. Them say the day na the it is a question you there maybe sa me head in my book be didn't maybe a question. Into bunch of you throw in our contribution and our thoughts, if anything that I think that we can do to help Tap Send to grow bigger and bigger. And as the year is getting closer and closer, no, Pacho P, you can mute. If you have a question, you can bring it up. You have contribution. Wait, remember. If you're doing us, Pacho, Manokomai.
When Adishima Michabo.
Yeah, just so.
Last video yes Facebook call more easy but YouTube at times video no baho na ya playback baby you say ya program no anipa no come me ni Facebook account and you share and you get YouTube na me wo na ya me but and you say I think Facebook more change YouTube, and YouTube, it will be like, it's not updated for the current programs, If you call her, I'm call her,
All right, that's the PA Jonas. And maybe Nana Kwame, can you help us out on this bit? One batch of
All right, Jonas. What I will do, Nene, say, every week be a program now. Make share YouTube link, at the Amaya said we can still go back and replay it again. And a be monso a OT media a WhatsApp platform. So me share link and inti say be own joining ya bomodiana joining so said the be ya me share unsa ebeka ene de no ena me de to chat room e de amayen said the be ya opeso sign etie dwumadie ni biem a o click so a obetimi assign etie ene show ni biem e chat room ho no. I will share the WhatsApp platform link and also very soon before we end this show. Said the will be I won't join in. You can join the WhatsApp platform anytime we have a show. When we share the link, you can listen to it again. That's it.
Medasi Enya Nana Kwame Yami Inshapa. If I to Uncle Jonas, say what I was saying. On Saturday, that na answer we have from.
Oh, Mr. When Dada no dia.
Ebe na on Saturday nti say how obetimi dey at all say there.
I'm there too Capra.
That's it. But memory fi me kind last week, no 2 weeks ago, Uncle Sam ne until least can say 50 pound you be more until I make how. I was more breakout room one into no. About bejo mo share.
Hey, look at me the cow. Eti belly for no tini. I'm point man buffet them. Mba paten.
Over paten. All right. Into one question beyond, but you can meet yourself then another contribution. But when you're Jonathan, but you bet me, I'm not am I? Jonathan, but you can meet yourself now. All the other.
All right, Michobia, me saka mama de no so me dase. Bonus.
Oh, very good. Sesia no saka.
Ma just to the prefer me coffee my dem for me niaje. Na mo question bi saka kra. Me question ni say am say 3 days ni na me seni sika ama minua ketwa wo Ghana. Me seni be 5-6 time ni na fail. Enti mi screenshot kwa de seni say ebi obeka se bia me pese me seni na me chen say na ekoso. Ana me send kitwo bi de ma me ekoe that day na enti na minim de enti a eyesa na vi se bi efi me side be me send me mama me na ekoe but me nua de me send enko
mom enti na make how me bato unya je na enko no can be 1 or 2 or 3 factors. Emu baako eni sen ebia na ne normal no menka se ebi o de ka so anase MTN for anase network for flagging it out, but it can be say ebia ne normal no have been flagged out or Ghana on intina ebia na osenia anase by the system no enu intina enko no ana ade baako so amesre ene say said the oye ya o ma me de ekọ and that means say your system in your 3 years depend on country corona one bibia editing but the best one is wait me aye adoma like a o no man wait me adrop o ma
the question is I'm say 3 days ni na me seni sika ama minua ketwa wo Ghana.
Tell her yeah
5-6 time ni na fail. Enti mi screenshot kwa de sene say ebi obeka se bia me pese me sene na.
Thank you very much. It is said an America no. Into patro drop no mano Emma Mrs. Then aka yen checking her uniano and no mano. Exactly what is the actual issue and you know na enkono one patro. Uncle Jonathan. I told me I'll meet you wakasa.
Yeah, me wahanti me send me na manaba.
Me bacho me da sipi.
Yo.
Afa udino eka ma mwai.
Oh, okay.
Why? Me da se. Okay. Me bacho obi fufro ewo question bi anase owo asemi ebusa owetimi ediaba. Ana mo amokoje mo obeka mu too short no so mo betimi aba awa bedi ho adanse so ama amanfo so ehun wai. So far, one omoko obligatory muno kwaji omo credit no. Ometimi aba na ka mo etimi Ameyaw hu say you omonsa aka omonso edie so. It was for questions, contributions. Bet me akasa omit. Oh, Jonathan said that so was true. I now was aquagene. Inti say how bet me that one who CC kono. Good me that say. But what questions and I say bibi any. Wait me Eddie aba app amaye. But you be. What question be na contribution be no.
The Excellence.
Prophetess.
Hey, Mr. Question. Mr. Question, I'm for what I know.
The prophetess, I'm out for any new guy.
I'm not going Mr. Oh, I never maybe be a copy, Mr. Withdraw, baby.
Sure.
Na Mrs. Tower na account no. Oye omo meva ne se ne address no wa fi na address no so na what to call different address and you know so olodi a omo so on sign born address no and shame but already no why uploading the ID ni na nyina wi but still no so the address ni shame a omo so on sign uploading the ID ni na no now I say I still so I can send this car almost on sign upload the BM in time our money worth where die and our friend say on yet after send the Bena Miss or Yonya Botre Abiana I don't know what is coming from Tina. I'll just ask for her and I'll say okay.
Okay. But I'll say for that, it's very unfortunate. But in your Teresa Richard, and Nana Kwame will be all around to pick up this. I'll be very grateful. Let me say Daniel and Kofi are still in the chat room. And David, Patrick, so go on more with my pick up and Chief Dr. Lunzo as well. Anyone available to pick it up, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
This will be a general advice. Say, movie address if he one to another. Didi kanya ese uye say o bank card no. Ube change ako new address no. Say u change your bank card na ewo yen system no so to your new address. Now fi wafre tap send customer service. No one catch on say one movie address from your old address to your new address. Inti omo update yen system no with your new address. Then pempi no ya na sometimes the beba ne say obi ohonoma otimi fre tap say we fini old address ni new address ni na ebia ni bank card ne de on sisa bank card na address ekoba ne sa your bank card address will not match on with the address your system no so it always make sure say your bank card address is also the same as address what tap send account no so the message say o sister no one on free tap send and can change say we two into no was san address and the update your system na only kan enye sa na say ne bank card no so no on se sign to the new one and on so no onye said ye be ya information no ni nyina betimi amache sa amache a enya de a obetimi use ne app no ebiem but if or any problem be a obetimi de me number ama no na ye hwe how ye be fa so ne aboa.
Oh, okay. In charges of free customer service and so on.
Yes, na address won't mean to address by herself. As well for customer service, no catch them. So we two new address ni na customer service are update amano. Then she'll be able to use it. And also, or making sure say the bank no so no wa update the address with the bank no. Say the be ni nyina be ni new address no. Why?
Me pa show you me dasi.
And
Nana Kwame ntimi afre wo. Na me yare.
Enye if you are channel come here.
Sure.
Thank you very much, Nana Kwame. And thank you very much, prophetess. And so, but the Yamia's home, so at also come on. So, all right.
Amen.
If you want any contribution, please, you can bring it up at this time. Nana, you're quite with me. Abuamana, I come on. So, and to all the winners out there, and so, young person among the room check amount for them and sign. Say, Omokoso answer. And they should continue to believe in Tap Send. And we'll continue to deliver the best that we can to our lovely people. Yes, someone. Let's share. If you get a link, please share, and tell them it's the same link. Yes, it's no. Why? Someone. Next week, I'm here, man. What bet me in the part 10 Abebiano? Who knows? You might be a lucky winner. It's your mom share to invite other people in as well so that it make everyone come up and so quiet for what we shall for. Okay.
And then Mr. Kofi, Mr. A class. Why you praise master mana yefe do waje wo jacket papa bi na mesrewa monko hwehwe me Kofi eje na moma na speedy recovery say woni antilezi nyina ho mfa wo mo nenti na mesusu akasa na mom da mate say ewe ni bibi ntima kama no atu.
Yeah, minute dance. But sorry, I must be recovering, so I must be recovering. And you know, so say and say Sikana anaka ba beje no agodi believe for intino
me pacho mintwa no kache Jonas so de amana hohoye for no wonkwaji mfiri wo mo na and then me be nyina me de aye me plans say one no for 10 no ama me 10 na wa ma wo 5 na eja wa mana na kwa me 5 na bi uncle Sam ne uncle James wa mo 5 bi na man wa mo 5 ahwe mo hafa wa de akoma Baileys Jonas wa hin woko
Otto
Hoy what is Sikana koye dey
Tabio mun beli fonti ya mi poni mo mba fi ntembo mi twen e woten na ma ba fie e do mun nanti numre
o mun nanti anaju nti che se 50 no ye dem ha se se ano de akoye dey
yo ai so afra uri ensunya mi
ensunya mi en na me be nya nka mi refi me sim fan ko hwehwe wa ho for na yan ya wa de esu ya na ye che 50 pounds no wa ko di
an kwara me kan say me ma A class 10 ina me ma Daniel 10 ina we
Daniel na what title no akoma ni 10 ya ti krom ha no wa amaye
yesi how no wi akwa ni abo enti
mama baby awo budie wunia
aku oho ne dey
wa man temo jendend
misi minu yo se mi wini ya no na mi ho mi se una ka che mi se ma
na mi ka cho nti na mi se mi ka cho se wo kaya mi ka cho se
ampa ina mi che se Paul Abantem no chenkanfo
me say me na me bo wa manie susu se wanya hwe kura no wo be kai mi a me bo wa manie no prophetess akoyi hwe nkoma ma wayi sika ni bia koma Daniel
wo kacha ni se dokono wo se dokono fa
wo se dokono na on to nam no
See, only make up monthly market. Me touch na. So would come of ye.
Me cash me
£15.
Jonas made me
So when I do
£10.
better dokuna na koma malizi. Nanka mo di no na ma se only fish. Enti me fa dokuna so be wada na so. We
Amazon dokno. Amazon dokno.
We dey me kai Mr.
I'm power. You adishima I didn't say you see why me should not me bow you see so say John Form or Jai ni join casino ko share back no sa you know and me Jai bia am least me show scan
O pata me to nyum na mawana.
But to me yes mean to John come up
No bashi shame. Now China. No bashi shame. Oh, for pa.
Nana yai. Aya America for the no one here won't come on
Onira Jesus Nakameka Ura Kunuho Oh Namira Wasra no so Nakameka Oja
Nana ya be so much in me trade
Namira Wasra
Yes, Jonas. Catch him, I'm now strength to Antonio the man. No,
Mama Lee. Yeah, and you have to win in Jamaica. And you know how to know, and then if you're joining, or sure, no matter what.
Ubetiaka, you manaka.
But when
Auntie Alberta, or by Archer, and now boarding in Selsum Nanudin, and what you know, cost one. And some now trouble and a dorsal. And
John come up for Pesanu, John come
up, I fear John come up for it.
Jonas. Nana ya to nyum baako onso baako na afi ento adwumadie no so
free say would me jinu di start you jinu do minim say me nyangu
Jonas e me ko ya wadi wo ma tie di nwum kakra po
minim cross me see because jinu di no betu mi aya ba jinu di obetu mi aya ba jinu di
okay Jonas no winim nyum
minim cross no
It's time to wear more $100. Ubechia.
$50 no crown was Sibelis for Aje. Now, $100 and you bury it. Jonas, because here the Tremuncha and a Jan Trony walk with this canna.
Okay.
Yeah,
class over to us, no. Me pamicho WhatsApp platform no. I'm going to join in with the link, you know. As to be mama said the anytime we will send you notification, then you'll be able to join us on the show as well. Though we are sending email, but the WhatsApp platform is just to remind you again. Until you click a link in the SWA at the overcall platform, so no one join the group. No. Hey, class, take over.
It was up for the end of the piano, a better mass. And also, so I'm saying, Sama, it was up for more reading at Chedin be panel. And Estia, Auntie Christie wasn't here, no breaker room, so another bonus because no can winners now, but they can get a more, a two. You know, but what about me too? Then can share your experience with us and also tear easy for him. So
Class me pacho, mimisa Daniel asem kakra. Yehu ye brother ba kwache, Mr. Opoku Matthew. Daniel. And Daniel
So,
Ejan.
Auntie, I think say last time no ka say obi tu kwan kakra.
Hey sir.
But why?
Mama Liz, we dey my promise you. Ochina me friend no. Na fi ma confirm.
Promise and fairly way. Hi. Debbie I promise you.
No, my friend last week one fa call.
And yes sister I can't work tell castle be to kwan ye.
Okay.
Yeah, intimidasi. Ne moment no so I bring me to one point. Yama numuya the two ladies on the staff. I am mumranium play banter CB and I asked my hosa dear moferia dear bisan. I dear swinging I dear swing deal. Say class no I am master and social now original or ferry dear man. And so say why okay. And teach reason honey child. I am mumranium I am play banters, right?
But
Malis, your how,
Good.
No shit,
Good.
right?
Aha. Aya mumraja ye de Mr. Nana esi dwam na ye no ho adwuma kakra na ye gya na bia wante wa ne ate afam so.
Me de obeyi mi bia me tisi odwanfunu.
Bobo anso.
I said Nana Kwame. Nani shada nye bisa.
Ai.
Ni pimodibi. Nana meboa.
Aya no kretro don't na ya mpese.
Maybe on the cup of tea yet.
That's so bad na ye biache.
Mate.
Eno ni de mpacho man confident me school ni amfa me amfa ho. Ye come me ni Jonas.
Nampacho last month me send this kapa na sisia no kwasen me afi na mabaso me kwa sorry sisia na me ba
Hana got it. Bosumi etwe wo no omo qualify for it no me worry she say was send 300 and above na within a woman qualify no emu na unfortunately no if you didn't ehwan no etwa no ho no men kaise udin efemu enti me sure say if you didn't person sure say busumi we wo so November no o shebre no we did that one this month
my send 4,000 medium
for December. Ma, don't worry. I'll qualify for December. Yakupo mentioned it to me. Why? Yes, anymore.
Prophetess were him.
And I just said, December, no, many, you know.
Mali, how?
So say the when you trainees under you, or motion come. A different ketuano.
Manya suffocate.
Kid and ketua for nation come.
Mpacho just a December na ye nihi abeboma ye ne December no. From October.
From now to December no. So it means a cumulative of 2,500 and above. You could say we see our worker say last month in Kwano to me sending 4,000 already qualified. But I said the member no emu ink no emu bed no. The more now so sending another more now who knows you stand a greater chance and you know yes anymore nim pim so
me happy na ya shasi enti bamis ono so ye bekoye ni namba jona na oho na ndam minti onka
nyame admo chanopa ye bekasa
eje meto onka o
nyame admo chanopa betiminka
Tap family mchechi amunyina o Malis.
Jaman fedro.
Mana o mi bisa wa se na so hwe ho ba bia na nya wo a.
Oh, and me Fred me Romani.
Oh, 1 month me, ya dear Jow. A ya brantam na says, Jayana yet me we nibi.
And I win Yana.
Oh, ya my pondu be a boy, hunty, ya no abe jodi.
And your pond no made also black coffee.
Johnson and then one no soon at Chichaye. One no Chichaye, a corner for Jody.
And I made also no.
Until so him system na mte so mitimi je wo de na de man de.
Na sa wo je nso a me no bet na adu anwoma so ye lawyer nka metro ba bia lawyer panyin wo.
And na congested abelia ho.
And aye dwe. Mana wo mi akwa aba na mom ji free lawyer ko fi ho.
Meji they don't worry. But I don't know hear me, don't worry. What's a make up of?
Na mabo amane no me wa head ye men strata mfo de besie bia no hwe wadwane ye bo ye ka sa gi awoko
my friend chira
Aqua man me and also the one credited and sort of me pawacho moment me ama omama kana who say yes on sa account there and winners from last time no so no say Auntie Christy oh that's all and so you can share your experience as well. Na young Korea, you move to na young around quickly.
Yeah, I can say about me also na me driving time it is a bit rush up, but I'm saying the last time me can or was it on the US platform say the thing is real. We don't miss and this guys are your trimisa. I think the last